What's going on, everybody? KirbyLove back again with another video. Today, these intros don't always go as smooth as you think they go. What's going on, everybody? KirbyLove back again with another video. Today we're talking about how to keep your fire. Depends on where you're from, you say it differently. But you know, when you first get saved, when you first start living for God, when you first get that, like, I'm gonna do everything that I'm supposed to do. I'm gonna live right, I'm gonna read, I'm gonna pray, I'm gonna fast, I'm gonna do everything. Like, you be so on fire to live for God. And then all of a sudden, 6 months go by, 7 months go by, and then you kind of get complacent, right? You read the New Testament, you know, kind of start applying a few things, you had a few testimonies or whatever, then all of a sudden you find yourself not in the place that you used to be, or doing the same things that you used to do when you first had that fire, when you first was sold out. I know for me, when I first just got that fire lit up under me to live and serve God, I was doing some of everything. I was reading book after book and cross-referencing what was said in one book that was referenced also in the other book, and aligning the Old Testament to the New Testament and all these different things. And I was literally writing all this stuff down. And then all of a sudden, all of that stuff kind of settled down. And we know it can be various reasons on why these things happen, and we know spiritual warfare and so many other things, but today we're just mainly focusing on how to keep that fire. Number one, prayer. Stay in prayer. A lot of times when people pray, it's just yep. Everybody's talking, but nobody's listening. Anytime we go into prayer, we need to also be trying to see what it is that God is saying. A lot of times we want God to hear what we're saying, but we don't sit down and say, Lord, what are you saying? I don't have anything to say right now. I just want to know, what is it that you are saying, so that I can know what it is that I'm supposed to do. Now, with that being said, this leads me to my next point, is identify purpose. I want you in prayer, and you allow the Lord to speak to you. You sit down, you meditate, and God speaks to you and say, this is what it is that you're supposed to do. You identify purpose. You identify what it is that you are supposed to do. Trust me, when you know your purpose, when you know what it is that you're supposed to do, it frustrates you. Frustrates. But you know what I'm talking about. It frustrates you to not do what it is that you know you're supposed to be doing. If you are a praise dancer, or if you are a author, you are a musician or whatever, and this is what you do for God. Like, I write songs for God, I dance for God, I make films for God, I write poetry for God. Whenever you're not doing those things, it frustrates you, because you have identified purpose. You have identified what it is that you're supposed to do. And a lot of times what people do is find themselves all over the place. They're doing this. They may be writing a book today. They may be making a film tomorrow. They may be trying to make songs another day. You're just doing all these things, but you never really see a movement or a push or anything in one of those particular areas, because you really don't know your purpose. You really don't know your lane, right? So that's another way how you can just keep your fire, you know. Find out what it is that you're supposed to do, which lane that you're supposed to be in, and you spearhead it, and you continue to be creative in that area. The third thing that I have, remember your testimony. So many people lose their fire. Whenever afflictions come, whenever things start to happen, some people even stop believing in God. But remember your testimony. If God has done it for you before, then he'll do it again. God brought you through when you were in the valley and put you on the mountaintop, then he'll do it again. If God saw you through this situation, he'll do it again. If God helped this person and this person got a testimony, he'll do the same thing for you. But we have to continue to remember the testimonies. Keep them in the back of your head, keep them in your pocket, keep them written down around your house, and just continue to read them. Continue to read them. So if you're going through something or a situation in your life, then your fire don't go down, but you have a even greater fire, because you're expecting God to do something miraculous in your life, or God to do something great, or something that you wasn't even expecting. So remember your testimony. Another way to keep your fire is get more Jesus. You can never get enough of Jesus. It's almost like having a campfire, right? And the fire starts to go out, and then you say, we need more wood, or we need more fluid, or we need more gas, or we need more something to keep this fire going. Well, that's Jesus. Anytime you start to feel like your fire is starting to go down, or you don't have that push like you used to have, or you don't have that strength that you used to have, the way you used to do things, and you say, okay, God, I need more of you, more of you. A lot of times we ask for more, we'll say it, but we don't really mean it. Like, you have to really mean it. You have to really, really mean it. When you mention the name of Jesus, you should be expecting something great or something miraculous to happen, whether it's inside of you or whether it's around you. So ask for more, desire more of God to keep that fire going on the inside of you. Now, these are just a few pointers. I know we can go down a list of things, and some of you probably say, well, you didn't say this, and you didn't say that, and you didn't say this. Trust me, I know there's a list of things, and if you want, you can comment them down below this video. But I just want to encourage some people to keep your fire going. Keep your fire. Yes, however you say it, let me know. Grace and peace. Peace and blessings. See you guys in the next one.